Hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good 1:30. Whoops. Sorry, I got up late today. I woke up at like noon instead of 11 because I went to bed super late. And I had to make a breakfast. And guys, don't ever microwave. Don't ever microwave turkey bacon. Don't do that. Because I usually make it in the oven, but I was in a rush today, and I was like, I'm going to take the L. I'm going to microwave it. And it wasn't a good idea. It made a mess. It like leaked water everywhere. It was disgusting. And then I threw it in the broiler to crisp it up. I was like, what was the point of this? I should have just done the oven like I usually do. It didn't take that much. It wasn't that much of a time difference. I'm fine with turkey bacon. Because, I don't know, I wanted to get off regular bacon. I get regular bacon if I go out somewhere, but having it in the house, I don't need it. It's not good for me. Not that this is much better, it's still not good for you, but I think it's a better alternative. And my English muffins were honey wheat, which I thought would be fine because I like them normally, but it wasn't a good combo with the bacon and eggs. IMO. It was fine. It wasn't disgusting. It was a Coke breakfast though. I like this song. Give me one more minute and we'll get started. And I'm back. And I'm back just like that. K-Man! Very close. It's 999. Prequel R. That's pretty funny. Hey. Good to see you. Hope you're starting to feel a little better, or at least resting up to feel better. And I hope your trip was fantastic. I'm excited to hear more about it at some point. All right, guys, here come the trumpets. It's a new tradition. Declare your chapter of the week if you have it. If you're there. For me, this week, I gotta give it to the one, the only, my goat, One Piece. To no one's surprise. It was a great chapter this week. Best one for the past couple, I think. Okay, man, this is the part when the Dragon Quest theme plays and the trumpets blare. We just shout into the void, our favorite chapter of the week. Kagurabati number 2 for me, and number 3 I think I'm gonna give to It's between Kiyoshi and Sakamoto. I think I'm gonna give it to Kiyoshi. However, I have to give big ups to Sakamoto for invoking a character who did it for the Weather Woman. And introduced a new guy that's been, he's been hyped up for a while. A character who's been name dropped a bunch for like 100 chapters, and he finally showed up. I don't think he showed up before. How quickly we forget. Will has a monopoly on this. He's too good at this. Whoa, there's no second chapter of the week. This is where you declare your second best of the week. But, everything's pretty good. Kagabachu's crazy. It went hard. It always goes hard, but it went, like, especially hard this week. Congratulations again, Blue Box. Take a bow. Take a victory lap. Gonna go do my homework? Okay. So, it is a Yangus week, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because we were Charibo in Pick'em. And, milestone chapter? That's huge. And, we are going to go to, what was it? It was some, we're looking for the ship, and it's near Port Prospect. I know that much. Look at him do his little Yankees dance. It's somewhere in this direction. Are we healed up? We are. And speaking of we are, One Piece chapter of the week. Crazy chapter. Guys, I think I fully believe right now that we're about to get some, like, Brook backstory. I think we're about to get, like, the Brook, like, pre-pirate backstory. Or, like, a piece of it, you know? Not, like, a full flashback, but I think we're gonna get some Brook content. And that's crazy. Because he used to be, like, he used to be a royal guard. And we have not touched upon that at all. And I think that would be the most likely way that he could have been, like, aware of these people. We might be getting pre-Pirate Brook backstory. Rar. Oh, the basting Rar? That's crazy. Hey, congrats, though. I have been playing a new game for me. Not new, like, that I've never played it before, but now that my lane has opened up, I've been playing Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. For the first time since... Here's the deal. I know it was one of the first games I ever emulated. So that would have been like... I don't know. 08? 09? Does that sound right? Probably a little later. Hold on. It probably would have been... No, I don't know when. I cannot place it. But it was a long time ago when I first played it. I don't think it was that long ago. I don't think I would have been using a computer. I wasn't regularly using the internet for a very long time. I used to just play computer games and that was it. But I think I tried playing it again a little later on down the line. I was realizing when I was doing the Artur and Loot chapter that I was like, I think I played this again at some point. Because I know in my first run, my very first run, I let Loot die. And I'm pretty sure I remember a run where I tried using her. Which would have had to have been a second run. But I definitely didn't finish that. But I've been excited to play this for a very long time. And I missed out on the Ambassador program. Definitely the game of that program. I agree. I literally like tried to figure out the Wi-Fi connection in our house just so I could do that. I was living without it. I didn't use Nintendo Wi-Fi on like any games. And I didn't need it because I didn't have like a phone or anything at the time. Or like a smartphone. So, other than like our wired internet, I didn't need to understand Wi-Fi. I tried figuring that out specifically so I could connect to the internet and see if I qualified for the Ambassador program. And I did not. Because I really wanted Sacred Stones. But I've been playing that. I'm on chapter 5X, which is a raw chapter. I'm excited to do it. One of the coolest Fire Emblem chapters ever, sort of. Oh, not the muddy hands. I got Joshua last night and was reminded of how insanely zebra core that man is. I think he has one of the best introductions of like a side character ever in the series. I don't know how his supports are or how anything else are. I don't think they're supposed to be that good actually, from what I recall. But his introduction is like really strong. Yeah, Will, he's a Myrmidon. He looks like that. He gambles and he's like he's a flirt. He bets his life on like a coin flip constantly. And he's a GBA Myrmidon, which means he's the first character that gets to show you just what those animations are capable of. Pretty cool guy. He also introduces you to the arena mechanic, which I sent loot into, and she leveled up like 3 times. She was farming the arena. I had to take her out. I was like, you're getting too busted here. Angel Eyes, huh? Oh, like Angelo Angel Eyes. We'll wait till the next level to get a new thing for him. That way we can get both of these. Both of these. I planned out what team I was going to use, and I've already gone against it because I think I'm going to use Molder and Gilliam. The boulder. It looks like Ron Swanson. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I know which one that would be. Is it the fog? Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. I did not know that. Dang, I didn't know that was a button. I've never used that. I can imagine that being very frustrating then. a weird button to remove. I wonder if it just wasn't getting used. What is that? Pink Gorilla? Super Saiyan 4? Pink Pongos? I like these guys. We got Swoosh. That's huge. I think we just got that, actually. Swoosh is good. Swoosh? I remember being cracked. I remember the first 2 tiers of Swoosh Whoosh not being that great. But I remember getting Swoosh on some character in some game and being like, whoa, wind is back in a big way. Magic's weird in Dragon Quest. I don't think it ever feels like top tier damage until like you get like the last versions of the spells. I'm following the path. I'm following the path. Where are we even going? Is this a house up here? Oh, we're going off the path now. What is this, a bird? Hello, pigeon. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep. You are a picture. No doubt in my mind. No, okay. Go guess. A horse? Are you a little boyfriend for Medea? Huh? Who are these? The Mario Brothers? Oh my god, it is. It's Mario and Luigi. Rock salt. It's the brothers, Gov. Huge mountain shaped like a ship? What are we getting? A gigantic ship out there? Where is it? That's our ship? It's so big! Raw. Hooked on the brothers, Gov. We are gonna be sailing that thing, and we are gonna have a blast on that big ship for 4 of us. 6 of us. 6 of us. We got non-playables. Oh, look. Brains told us to go back to Port Prospect and follow the coast to the west, right? That's where we are. Simple. And them 2 peddlers look like they might have a few bob. Be a pushover, I reckon. Those are the brothers. You can't be stealing from the brothers. They've got so many coins, Gov. So many coins. New Super Mario Bros. 2, Gov. So many coins. I had high hopes when we first arrived here, but this continent's not got much going for it, really. Your homework's done. If there was a save point, I would go to it right now and restart the game. Just for you, but I can't. There's no save point. Trode, what's up, bud? Medea, you got anything to say? How come I can't talk to Medea? What is this? This horseophobia? I think she's smitten with this guy. Which, if so, what does that make her? That makes her no better than the rest of us. Charivo saying that. Don't lump us in with you. What is this, a slime crown? Hold the phone. I think we're standing on a king slime. No, go back down. He's wedged in here. We gotta help him out. The piece over Bachi? That's fine. That was my 1 and 2 as well. Why would there be 2 exclamations? Crown is stuck and won't budge. This is awesome. I hope they paid this man $1 million. Get the crown off of you? Isn't it like part of you? I do feel like for like a climactic moment that happened very fast. But there has been like a lot of build-up. And also, yeah. Kagurabachi introduced what do you call them? Genjutsu. So, you can't trust anything anymore. Thankfully, it's limited to one guy. This rules. He's doing like a... I tried to do a word, but no, it's not possible. How did he do this? No worries, Gov. Oh, Yangus is a master at tugging it. They used to call me Tuggum Yangus. Oh!
Well done! Here, you have the city crown. It's your reward.
Oh! Play. This fuses them? The Potara crown? Yeah, I definitely get that. I also was kind of like, oh dang, he's just out of it. But he might not be. I did like that panel of him crying like a baby, though. Very good chapter. Well, this is crazy, Laura. I didn't know a king slime could defuse. Mix 2 agility rings, you get a meteorite bracer. That is really important. Somebody write that down. Oh, okay. Or a calcum. You didn't mention that part, you little scamp. If you mix 2 agility rings, you get a meteorite bracelet. And if you mix this really rare ore as well. Oh, something really precious. Okay, my bad. Funny little dudes down there. Real funny characters down in that well, bruvs. It's not a well, it's a pipe. Oh, there's a save point here. Sorry, gay man. If I had known... I was quite a looker. People used to call me the sexy sister. What if Jessica had a training arc here? I'll teach you everything I know. What if Jessica left the party for this, this arc, and came back with PK Sex Storm? Alright, the brothers. How are we getting down here? I should rest up here too. And? Battle records, right? No. Shoot. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, because they were experimenting on the kids to make them giant, right? Mori's minions. Oh, right, the 30 mini demons. That's such a fortune-telling flop. We'll have to go back later. Not right now. Oh, no, shoot! We were gonna do Mori's thing. We should do that. If we're able to do them all. Yo, what is he up to? What is he up to? He's making the climate act. He's making the climate gloves. For Punchessica. Yeah, I think if I were a writer and I was trying to parse, you know, what my decision-making process for this chapter was, I would say that was shown to show both how talented he is, and to then immediately show how small he is compared to a sword master. That's kind of what I saw it as. Build him up and immediately break him down. Oh, we're not saying this one. Mm-hmm. You know, even though that only did 1 damage, you gotta give her credit. Oh, God! Ouch. Oh, rock salt. 2 of the party members dead, and Chiribo and Jessica get up, like, bloodied and battered, and Chiribo's just like, ooh, salt. Just puts it in his bag of food. This will help preserve the meat. Alright, get me out of here. That's true, Kingo has beaten this game since we last streamed. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yo, really? That's sick. We gotta get out of here. Oh, thank goodness. Where would you put it? Number 5? I played more, Yo, he's hard at work. Did he add horns to it? He saw us looking at him and then went back to work. Shh! Go back to sleep. Nani, nani, nani. Taking it because of the Switch's library? Oh, interesting. As in, like, ports? Or what do you mean? Because I'm a huge 3DS fan, honestly. I think a lot of really good games came out on it. But that's because I'm a big RPG fan, and there are a lot of good RPGs on the 3DS. Oh yeah, Mario Kart 7 was bad, I think. I think it was one of the weakest. It's one of the Mario Karts with like the least identity, I think. I have no attachment to it. But I didn't play it that much. So I could be part of it. That you've never owned. Oh, interesting. I'm running in circles. Was it down this way? Is this how we get down? Is it dead end? No, surely this takes us around. It's Jessica. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh God. I guess I could see that. What Fire Emblem am I forgetting? Oh, true, yeah. I ended up on the Fire Emblem wiki last night, and went down, I wouldn't say a rabbit hole, I wasn't like on it for hours or anything, but I ended up on the page for the Tier Ring Saga games. And I would be so curious just to like see those games kind of. I knew about them before. This was my first time hearing about them, but Really looked into them last night. I'm fascinated by the second one. Because they ran into crazy legal troubles with the first one. And so they had to make the second one like... they had to make the second one like... Fire Emblem wearing a mustache, kind of. And like glasses. But I like a lot of people like love that game. And I would like to see it. I hear it's really hard though. Oh, these are all individuals? These guys are crazy. All one of these has to do is kamikaze, and we're doomed. These guys have a very satisfying death animation. How they just like crack open. That's a pretty solid top 5. I still haven't played Link Between Worlds. I haven't played a lot of 2D Zelda. I played any? I have not played A Link to the Past extensively. I started playing it once. I played some of Minish Cap. And I think that's it. Oh, I played Link's Awakening almost to completion. Yeah, she got her level. Oh, Puff Puff, we gotta work for that one. Mine is something like, hold on, I have it right next to me. Games here. Let's get a visual guide for myself. So, Awakening is definitely on there. Yeah. Awakening probably number 1. The heck is this? That's not what I'm looking for. We're doing another show and tell with Zebra. What the heck? What did I just do? Oh. I thought I unplugged it. I heard the music stop. Dang it, which one of these are 3DS games? Don't get confused. Awakening for sure. I would say probably Gen 7. Looking at it here. Robobot is probably on there. I really like that game. I got a lot of mileage out of Tomodachi Life. Does that count? I mean, I know it counts, but... Maybe Echoes. I didn't finish it, but... and then, I don't know, Persona Q might be on there. Now that I'm saying this all out loud, it does feel a little cope. In that I don't immediately have 5. I might also be conflating regular DS games that I played on my 3DS. I feel like that could be a part of it. I did not play Animal Crossing on the 3DS. That was the most FOMO I've ever felt in my life, maybe. Gaming FOMO, at least. I was Squidward up in the window. Yeah, well, I definitely played my 3DS a lot between DS and 3DS, and the games that I did like, I played a lot. So I have very fond memories of it. I was actually really enjoying playing Ultra Moon on it, and just like sitting on the couch and playing it again. Rocks shouldn't hurt these guys. I'm not complaining. They can play half the Pokemon series, yeah. And it can play the entire, like, upper half of the series. Quality-wise. If you count, like, Virtual Console and everything. It's missing, like, Gen 3. But it has the Gen 3 remakes, which I don't really count, but as the upper half, but, you know.
Well, I never. What have we here?
This is crazy.
Yes, this must be it. The ancient ship we heard about in Pickham. Now we can pick up Dulmagus's hateful trail again.
Rah.
But it's enormous. How on earth will we get it down to the sea? I must admit, I'm rather stumped.
Don't worry, Gov. The bruvs are up there. They did it in Teehee. They can do it here.
If only it wasn't quite so far inland. I know. Show me the map. Now, let's see. Here's my castle.
Look at this low-resolution map.
Which means now we must be... here. Unbelievable. We're directly south of the castle. I had no idea we were so close to home.
Yeah, those suck. I never want to touch those ever. They look disgusting and like vomit. And they're a stain on the series' legacy.
In that case, we should go back to the castle and see if we can find mention of this ship in the library. We might just find a clue.
Back to the castle? Wait, that's sick.
There's no time to lose. We must return to Trodane. To the castle!
Even if they're fine gameplay-wise, it's like... If you ruin the entire aesthetic and soul of a game... I don't care if you play 1-to-1. I'm gonna play the old version. As I'm playing this, some people would say that this does that, but I disagree. It's the same game. It just looks a little worse. Dang, it had Sticker Star. They had Sticker Star on that system. Why did we have to do this? Why we've ruined the 3DS? The 3DS sucks? No. No, get out of here. It's not that bad. Well, I didn't come here prepared for this today. I'll give you mid. I will not give you sucks. Yo, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Maybe for a time. That thing had bonus content. They put out a whole new system for that thing. It had a bestiary? That's actually pretty cool. That's what those games are missing. That was my big complaint in both 1 and 2. No bestiary. A model viewer. What do you mean a model viewer? You can view the models in the... No! Oh, for like everything? Like monsters and all? Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. Agree with me? 3DS is good except for the fact that it sucks. Don't do this. No! They had that Yoshi game? I thought that was a DS game. That game sucks. It's so over. What they have for Mario? They had New Super Mario Brothers 2! I think that game was probably fine. 3D Land? 3D Land, man. It's so fine. And then they came out with a cracked sequel. Truly, it's a game. That is a game that is totally eclipsed. I think that game has no merit any longer. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe there were some fun levels in that, but I don't remember. I also think I get salty about this with Mario specifically. And it seems kind of silly or counterintuitive or whatever, but I actually hate when Mario, like, when a new Mario game comes out and they're like, remember this thing that was like super special in the old games? Now it's everywhere. And I hated the Tanuki leaf in 3D Land. Well, you would think you'd want to see it again, and I would want to see it again. But to be like, here it is everywhere. Ugh, it's all over everything. I'm like, stop that. It's like the Koopalings. Yeah, it's the lack of sauce, I would say. 100%ed it. You barely played it and we traded it in. I don't know where I'm going right now. How do I map? Alright, Yankee. Back this way again. But the bridge is out. What are we gonna do? The lift's broke. You think that scene goes hard in Xenoblade Chronicles 3D? Where Ryan goes, lift's broke. That goes hard. There are 3 Mario parties on 3DS? No, I did not know that. I didn't even know there was one. What are they called? Island Tour, that's right. Star Rush. I didn't remember that. Top 100 was on 3DS? I didn't know that. No, stop this. Get out of here. Scram! The Kirby games on 3DS are good. I like both of them. I liked Triple Deluxe until Robobot was just better. Who's this over here? Oh, we gotta get Maury's guys! The farms are outnumbered. I'm being deconstructed in real time. I'm being unraveled. I don't like being challenged. I don't like when my ideals are challenged. But the bridge is out, Gov. How are we gonna go? The bridge is out. How are we gonna go, Gov? There's gotta be a way. I bet we just had to go around back where we were. I think that's why he showed us the map. There's a cave. I see it. I see it on the map. I'm so dumb. All right, let's do Maury's thing. I'm not in any Shinji chair. I'm in the zebra chair, and I'm playing Dragon Quest VIII, and I'm having a good time, and I'm just chilling on a Sunday. I'm not in the Shinji chair. I look down and I'm in the Shinji chair. No, I'm not in the Shinji chair. You're not here. I mean, yeah, we like some games on it, but the system sucks, and that's okay. Or the library sucks. What did Maury? He gave me Maury's Memo 1. This was the, this guy's a menace. Near a dilapidated castle? Dilapidated, like our castle? Dilapidated means like ruinous, it does it not? What is dilapidated? In a state, yeah. That could be Trodane. Yeah, that's exactly it, Will. That's the equivalent. That's perfect. We killed this guy already. Hollow Knight, we killed him. What if he was Lonely Jeff? What if the Hollow Knight was Lonely Jeff? Alright, so we can go get him. Oh, where's this guy? Oh, we know that. Okay, so we can get these two, and I think number 1 is over by Trodane Castle. I think. Have we found any other castles? We found a tower. We found Jessica's tower. Then we went to the Abbey. Then we went to... And then we went to Pickham. Yeah, no, I think the only castle is Trodane, which we haven't been to yet, which we're about to go. Why would that be number 1, though? Yeah, I agree with that. I honestly think Robobot, the mech, It's just a fun... It almost feels, to me... It feels the closest we've gotten to, like, Kirby 64. Like, power-up creativity. I think that's kind of what I liked about it. Every power essentially had, like, a second version. That's fair. I've never gone back to replay it, and I don't think I have, like, a desire to, so... Maybe that's a point against it, but... I don't know. I think it's my favorite 3DS Kirby. Which there are only 2 of. It's one of my favorite Kirbys, I should say. Probably not my favorite, but it's one of them. Although I think I had it on my... I was looking at my top 50 or top whatever. It was a top 50 we did where we made the playlist. Do you guys remember that? That was a fun thing we did. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, none of this makes sense. I was looking at my list and I was like, this doesn't work. This doesn't make sense. I think I had it on there, but I think I would probably put, like, Superstar above it. I like Superstar a lot. It's not a very hot take. Yeah, I don't think Triple Deluxe. There are a couple songs I like in it, but I don't remember anything about the game. I remember the level. That game has the Waddle Dee cars, right? Or is that Robobot? That's Robobot? It's over. I really like a couple of the songs in Triple Deluxe, and I really like the final boss sequence. And the song in it. I think it's cool. The Hollow Knight. I still recommend it. Uh-oh, he went to sleep and died. Rises up again. Looks at the party with respect. Send the Hollow Knight to Mori? Yeah, I think I will. Oh, there he goes. If Silksong gets revealed this week, guys, all I have to say is, you better be thanking Zebra. Well, this changes everything. Do all of those guys join you now that we know? Is that why they gave me copper coins before? I think there was one outside of Puerto Prospecto. That's Port Prospect in Spanish. Perhaps. I don't know if Prospect is Prospecto. But I feel like it could be. I feel like I've heard that word. That wasn't just me putting an O at the end. That was like an honest... That was what I honestly thought it was. Puerto Prospecto? I think I've heard Prospecto. Did they put... Was that Epic Yarn? Epic Yarn was on 3DS, right? Did they add anything cool to that version? I haven't played Epic Yarn in a long time. I remember liking it, like, enough. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. I liked it. What's down here? The beach for us? The beach you go? What is this? A little hollow? No. No. Let me have this. Who are these? The Eerie Irie? Hold on. They added a hard mode? That's such a funny thing. Sea urchins. Do you get it? Sea urchins. Added more Poochie content. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. That guy had 10 HP. What are we doing out here? That guy got killed by a stone's throw. Oh, they dodge everything. Donkey Kong Country returns to the worst for me. Alright, if we're picking the worst the system has to offer, I can do that for any. Frog face. I never finished Woolly World. I had to play a decent amount of it, and it was really fun. Why are these Drac mages everywhere? They're in the part we're at right now, too. Were these guys, like, strong when we would have fought them here? Aha, there he is. I knew there'd be somebody down on the beach. Speaking of on the beach, I'm about to be winning the fantasy league. I have a second wind. The family doctor? That's raw. I've gained my second wind thanks to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. And I finally decided to bid on some games. For the first time all year. Is that true? I've counterbid, but I don't think I've tried bidding on anything. Death Stranding's coming out soon. I'm sure that'll get me some points. I know nothing about it. But I'm sure it will get me points. I'm sure it will get me at least, like, what? 10 to 15? What's up, Sis? How goes it? But maybe not. Maybe it sucks. Maybe it's bad. No, we didn't make any sort of anything, Sis. We didn't... No, Sis. Sis? I know Sis is gonna be on your side on this. Sis... No, come on! No question mark. Let's go, 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 let's go. No, you don't need to think about anything, Sis. This is a happy place where we leave our thoughts and free will at the door. We're all just sheep here at the Zabrag Burger show. This Buffalo Bill is oogling my girl. This guy's a ton of HP. I don't think we fought this guy the first time we were here also. That's the first time we killed Buffalo Bill. Okay, so you don't recruit these guys until you have the memo, it looks like. Is that what the memo is? I thought we were like bounty hunting. Why would it say Mori's minions? Does that mean I have to get it? For his thing? There's a theater in the round. That's so fake, Cameron. Cameron, you are off. You are out of your mind. Let's go to Maury's place. I played more Silent Hill last night. And I hate to keep comparing it to 2 because it feels unfair. But every step of the way in the game, I see where they, like, learned from it and improved upon it. It's by no means a bad game. It's a pretty good game. I still really like it, but I don't like it half as much as 2. The story's pretty funny. Hello, Maury. I got one. Hello. I got to a point last night where I was like, Harry, you're a funny guy. Let me in. And crazy thing, guys. So when I played 2, I got to a certain point where I was starting to find rifle ammo everywhere. And I was like, well, that can't be right. Where's the rifle? To discover that I had missed the rifle. Well, guys. Last night, in Silent Hill 1, I began to find rifle ammo everywhere. Only to discover I have missed the rifle once again. Wherever they're putting these things. I missed a lot in the previous dungeon I did, which is hardly my fault. It's something that I feel like a lot of people would have missed. My brother missed it, he said. You get a VHS tape, and there is a TV that you also come across with a VCR player. Or VCR. And... oh, jeez, this guy's gonna get me. And you also get, like, a key or something to a room you need to go to. At the same time. And I was like, okay, let's go to the room, and then I'll, you know, pop in the video. Later, sis. I'll pop in the video, like, after that. If you go into the room with the key, you exit that part of the game, and you never get to watch the video. So I have no idea what's on that video. But maybe second playthrough, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing a second playthrough anytime soon. But maybe eventually. We're looking for the calamari kid. And then I really want to get back to the plot, because it's been 2 weeks. I want to play more game. Actually, I should go to the labyrinth, maybe. Nah, that's probably fine. Probably down there. Just due south. But yeah, there was a really cryptic part I did last night where I think at the end of last session I played, I was told where to go. I was told to go to the second church. And I was like, okay, next time I'll go to the church. Even though I had looked at the map and didn't see another church on there. And I was like, that's weird, but I'll find out next time. I start up the game and I'm like, where am I going? Because Silent Hill is big and very empty. I mean, empty as in like, you know, you can't interact with a lot of this stuff. It's actually a very fun and fleshed out map. That's pretty funny. Good luck with that. I started making 100 lines face cam last night. But I haven't fully realized what it's gonna be. I just have a basic idea. And so I was like, what the heck do I do? And I saw that the hospital I was in was still circled on the map. Which doesn't mean anything, because the circles stay on the map, because your character is drawing on the map all game, and so the ink stays on it. It's not gonna, like, uncircle. But I was like, what if there's still something in there? Just, like, a total hunch. Like, I had no reason to believe this, because I had completed the hospital. But I went back into the hospital, and just on a whim, interacted with a payphone, and it said, you circled the location of the antique shop on your map. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I found what I was looking for in the antique shop. It was very cryptic. I'm like lucky that I found it. I don't know what I guess you were just supposed to run around and find it eventually. But like, you would have no reason to go back into the hospital and look at the phone. Unless I'm forgetting something. But I don't think anything implied that. So I'm very lucky I found it. Otherwise I would have been running around for like too long. Looking for a church. Really cool game though. So far, between 1 and 2, both of the protagonists are really funny. And that, like, all this wacky stuff is happening around them, and they're just like, huh. Ethan Blueprints. Kind of. Harry last night was literally like, I think I'm coming upon the end game. Or like the late game at least. There seem to be 2 big areas left. And Harry goes, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I think something's going on in this town. He pretty much said that. I think there are monsters afoot. I would still recommend it. I would probably recommend playing 1 before 2, which is a very normal thing to say anyway, but game design wise, I think it would flow a lot better. They're both similar enough. I just think the combat's a little stiffer, which is frustrating sometimes. And the level design, I've touched upon this, is a little less like meaningful or purposeful. A lot of big empty space that you run around in. And I think they got better at being scarier in the second one. In the first one, there's a lot of sounds, but a lot of the sounds are long and droning and constant, which can definitely be like anxiety-inducing for sure. I think that's what they're going for. But it just becomes annoying sometimes. Or I'm just like, can we find what's making this sound and shut it up? Whereas in the second game, there's a lot of like fast and like just out of like very very unsettling sounds, I would say. Or like voices or whispers and like stuff that you just don't know the source of. And that always kind of, I think that creeps me out a little more. I also had to fight a boss with entirely melee weapon. And I was very lucky. I had a lot of healing. Because I was totally out of ammo. And it was a flying monster. And I was like, what am I going to do? Swing this thing like crazy and just hope it like collides with it. And it worked. Cool game though. I bought the I bought 2 Remake earlier per Renslit's recommendation. It's on sale if anybody's interested on it on the PlayStation Store. Like $40 instead of 60. I was like, yeah, I'll just get it now. I uploaded Friday's VOD. And I was merciful to... it depends who you ask. I would say I was merciful to potential VOD watchers, and I put all the Pokemon thing in one VOD. Or in one upload. I didn't split it in 2, despite the length. I put it all in one and put in the description, guys, just letting you know, there's barely any Persona in this. But it is important to the lore. Where's this calamari kid? Do I have to fight the mini-demons for this? Episode August. I had fun making the thumbnail for that one. Stay tuned. And I had too much fun, once again, making the Booze Fury thumbnails. I'm almost ready for it to be done because I put too much effort into the thumbnails. They're too fun for me. 100 Line is going to be so lazy because I'm going to know nothing about the game, so I'm just going to pick like a frame that feels correct. The Booze Fury, I've been like doing like a, all right, let's get to work kind of deal. And we haven't even done next week's stream yet, but I already have a thumbnail idea for the first half. And it is... it will take a little effort. What else is going on? My brother was playing our old Tomodachi Life file yesterday, just on a whim. Because he also got a 3DS capture card, just for like, for fun? Not to like record anything. I think literally just so he can play like on another screen. Like it's a console. And he was showing me Tomodachi Life, just on a whim. And we were kind of going down memory lane with it, and I was like, dang. Now I'm getting really excited for the second one to eventually come out. I want to experience this again. Like all over again. Steal it, then convert it to me. The 3DS sucks. That's not even a 1. That's not even one to cite. Is that him? That's not by the water. That's a zombie. I think we got like hundreds of hours out of it. Like, we got a lot out of it. I think what I might do with it, I was thinking about this. I might make a Discord channel for it. I think that could be fun. And just post funny stuff from it. Hello, Kiss. Wainra. I don't know where this guy is. We went on the waterfront. What's that, a chest? Is that one we already saw? I think we were just over here. I'm losing the plot. I'm really excited to play 100 Line. Yeah, I was thinking of making a Discord channel like diary of sorts. We'll see. I don't even know how it'll be. I was looking at it last night and I was like looking at the original game and being like, dang, they cap you at 100 in this one. I hope they cap you at like 1,000 in this one. Isaac was telling me they got to a part, or that it's like really starting to cook where they're at. And they politely told me to not dilly-dally too much at the beginning, as we are wont to do at times. What is this, a map? And I made no promises, but I definitely... I mean, I'm probably going to want to jump right in, so... Okay, we need to do something to get this. We got to do the 3 gems, or whatever. What I need to know from either you or Isaac Snack, once one of you gets there, is... Tell me if the endings are numbered. or given like titles or something like Shadow the Hedgehog. I just need to know how they're presented. Because I have to imagine there's something like that. Because otherwise, how would anyone be able to talk about the game to their friends? You gotta be able to say like, oh, I got ending blank. Maurice. I'm looking this up. The sandy beach near Red's house. But that's where I went. This is really funny. So on GameFAQs, someone said, "Where's the octopus?" in Maury's memo, and they say, "Where is he? I can't seem to find him." And then somebody responds, "He's on the sandy beach near Red's house, southwest of Pickham. If you found Maury's place, you should be able to walk from there." And then the topic creator goes, "Thanks anyway." Pretty funny. The guy didn't do anything wrong. He did answer him, but he also just spit back the info the game gives you about it, which I don't think was enough info. Thanks anyway. I'm looking for like an exact location. Yeah, we definitely found a bunch of them. I just didn't see the, like, wanted version of him. Southwest of Maury's place? Huh? It's supposed to be southwest of Red's. Oh, here we go. Thank you, realmofdarkness.net, for having an interactive map. Now that's cool. This guy's of Arcadium Wanted posters, those are fun. The heck? This isn't him. M15. Oh god, this might be different across versions. Why would I ask if you remembered? Well, this doesn't help. Am I looking at the right continent, even? Oh, there we are. I was not looking at the right continent. Where are we on this map? It seems as though it is. It should be down here somewhere. Here we are, I found you. What the heck? It's over there? It's not very far from where we are. It's down here. I guess that is close to Rudd's place, but like, I don't think I can get there from here. Oh, I can. Was I not over here? I'm pretty sure I was. I probably just missed him. Something beyond Sis. He's down here on this beach somewhere. There he is. You scum! What the heck? This guy is M15 in the PS2, apparently. Squiggly Squiggler. I'm Squiggly Squiggler. Supposed to be like Jelly Jiggler from Bobobo. A manga that inspired Shonen Jump's newest manga on the scene. Nice Prison. Which I did read this past week just to see what the slander was about. It wasn't that good. Yeah, you can go. Get out of here, Squiggles. It felt like bad Bobobo. But I don't know, maybe chapter 2 was good. I won't be reading it. Hello, Zebra. Hello, Isaac. Alright, so from what I gather, that slime is at the castle. And if so... Is that how they recruit him? I believe so. I haven't watched it in a long time. I have it on Blu-ray, I should. I believe Bobobo goes to buy him, and that touches him. Because nobody has ever considered buying him at the store. Jelly Jiggler, who was introduced very early on as one of, like, the generals. A funny thing about Bobobo is that there is, like... the bad guys have, like, a hierarchy, you know? They have, like, the generals in the Empire and, like, the commanders and all that, or whatever. And it keeps on going up and up and up. They keep introducing guys. They continue to, like, add to the hierarchy. Alright, Mori. But Jelly Jiggler is introduced early on as, like, one of the guys, and then as soon as he joins Team Bobobo, he's relegated to just being a punching bag. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I really should watch it again, but I don't know. It's a lot of effort to... it's a lot of effort to pop in the disc, dude. Yeah, I think it is pretty immature. I don't think it's ever, like... I think it's pretty PG immature for the most part. I don't remember any, like... I don't remember too much adult humor in it. But it might have been there. Maybe I was just too young. Let's go to an inn of some sort, and then get back to the quest here. I'm pretty sure monster number 1, Mr. Slime, is by the castle. They had a guy whose head was poop. But in the anime it was ice cream. Or in the dub, at least. That guy was cool. He was the Raw character. It was funny when it was raw, yeah. And it is raw quite often. Bobobo is raw. There's a point in the series where he puts on a cool jacket. And that's a power-up for him. He becomes super Bobobo, and it's not just like a one-episode thing. He has the jacket for the next, like, couple of arcs. He adds a cool jacket to his wardrobe and becomes more powerful. He buys it at, like, the mall that they're at. There's a whole arc that takes place at, like, a mall. And he gets taken out of the fight for a bit and is, like, in one of the shops. And he comes back to the fight wearing a jacket. And the bad guy's like, what is this? What is this aura? And he reveals that he's super Bobobo now. Or something like that. I haven't watched it in a long time. I specifically remember one arc where they tease matchups. Because the thing about Bobobo is that usually it's just Bobobo fighting. Like the others contribute. But there's never like 1v1s or anything, for the most part. And then there's one arc where, like, you know, the party's kind of getting a little fleshed out. We got a lot of guys. What are we going to do with all these characters? And they tease, like, a 4v4. And first up is Jelly Jiggler, and he goes into, like... he goes into his, like, matchup. There's, like, a warp pad or whatever. And I'm like, yo, the Jelly Jiggler fight! It's happening! And he steps on the warp pad and immediately comes back, like, beaten up. And I'm like, no! There were no matchups. It was a gag. I think the first episode was really funny and sold me right away as a kid. There was this one gag. The gag that hooked me was that in the first episode, you have like Beauty, who's like the straight man character, who is like, who is this guy or whatever, about like Bobobo and like following him around. She's like the audience surrogate kind of. And then there's also like another guy who is just a pickle chip named Pickle, who is just some random guy, like, also following him around, like he's a member of the party. And every time Bobobo is like, yeah, you can come with me. Like, you guys can keep coming with me. Except for Pickle. And they leave Pickle behind at the end of the first episode. I remember thinking that was really funny. They just tease a third guy who was not the third guy. They were not going to take this pickle chip with them. Bo, guys. Get on it. Catch the fever. I'm a big Don Patch fan. I don't know. That's probably not a surprise. Okay, yeah, it does look like there's a cave at the end of this. And we gotta go through the cave, and then we end up at the castle. Imagine not having the Thief's Key at this point. Did you have it yet, Kingo? By this point? Hopefully? There's so many locked chests. Okay, that's good. Hello? No, I'm trying to avoid you. The other thing about Bobobo is that they had a lot of fun with the dub. Like, they really hammed it up. And I think you have to. You know, with a show like that, you have to. So many of the jokes are lost in translation that you have to just make stuff up. And I think they do a great job with it. They have a great voice cast. The narrator's really funny. I want the underpants dance. I'm looking at this map, and it looks like I gotta go boom. No, I have to go up here. Alright, rock bomb. Do you think you're special? Do you think you are my specials? Uh-oh. Ouch! She stubbed her toe. I saw people talking about agenda piece today. How, like, how much do you, like, miss the point if you're one of those people? How much are you experiencing a series incorrectly? They were talking about Jimbei. Get real. Are these two different guys? Jumambobo. Jumambobo? Jumambobo? Mumbo jumbo. Hold on. Your Jum and your Bow? Why wouldn't these guys be the bows, I feel? Nice. Oh, Angelo. And we don't have Zing. Are you kidding? I'm gonna get to this cave and hope that I can warp to it. You have Zing? How dare you? Sizzle, that's pretty good. Too bad I have the boomerang and don't really need to use it. Gotta work on courage. I need that zap. Zap is good. Omni heal? We gotta work on courage. Boomer Knight. Boomer Knight. Super throw. Is that an additional 15? Or is it just 15 instead of 10? Is that a church? That is where Bowser goes in Subspace Emissary. Or where King Dedede goes. Remember where King Dedede's castle is? It's on like a cliffside. Does anybody remember that? That's it. That's where Dedede's castle is in Subspace Emissary. Please be a warp point cow. Oh no, it's a fake cave. It's not a dungeon. It's a rock. Run. Well, that means the castle. If we make it to the castle, we're good. Angelo, you're going to be missing some EXP, I think. I don't have Zing, right? No, nobody has it yet. We're pretty, we're getting far in to not have Zing. I feel like in most games you have it by now. Sounds good, Kingo. I think we're going to go on break once we get to the castle. So. Is that a war cry? Nope, never mind. The Rizeon return. Yes. Did they pay their bills? That was such a funny bit. One? Level 1 Thin Air? Okay, that could be scary. Thin Air is a crazy spell. I did not play any Resident Evil 6 yesterday. I should have. I did not remember to message my friend. And by the time I remembered, it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, just gonna leave it for this evening. I'll message him next week. Gotta play more Call of Chris. Let's see this sizzle. I lost track of time yesterday because I got up really late. I got up at like 1:30. I slept super in. I wasn't very proud of it. So my day got started pretty late. There's level 6. That does so much. And I kind of fell behind on what I was doing for the day. And I got a really late dinner. I got Chili's. I got a triple dipper. And I was still working on stuff pretty late into the evening. So I lost track of time. One of those days. But I still got my gaming time in. I played a little more Metaphor. Got to a really funny scene. A really cool part, I think. I'm excited for this next part of the game. There's no slime. There's no regular slime jumping at me over here. I can't believe Angelo died. We have a revival herb of some sort. Thanks for the clip, by the way. Who's that? Who's that over there? That's not a slime, that's a box. Oh no. On the field? Always check for mimics, Gov. Like the bruvs say. It's just a canna box, though. That's like the early tier of this, right? He can't be that scary, right? Gotta heal Yessie. Yesterly. Ouch. Owned. Poor Angelo's falling behind. Gotta get there soon. Is there a warp point yet? I can't imagine that cave would be anything. No, it's not a location. Get away from me, Joe! He's Jum. There's no Joe in Mumbo Jumbo. That guy was Jum. I think it's down this path. Here we go. Run! There's the guy! That's the guy! I'm scared of him. He's a menace. He has a wanted poster. Probably have to go in. We're back at the castle, and I bet this is going to trigger some crazy cutscene. Alright, does this count? We made it. Good. And what timing? Perfect time for a break. Almost exactly 2 hours in. That worked out well. Let's save as well. Ba-boo-ba. Let's go save, or let's go out front the castle. You know what? Before we go on break, just because it's probably easy. Where is he? Let's just take him out. Or he's really hard. He's probably easy. I just don't want to forget about him. Slimy Smiley. Slimy Smiley! Catch him now! Okay, he died immediately. Yeah, go to Maury's place. Cool, we got all three. So, let's warp there. Go on break. Turn in the bounty once we get back. And we'll be on our merry way. Alright, I'll be back in roughly 15 minutes. 3:35-ish. Alright, hang tight. Bye-bye.